What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of EdgeWorks Knife Studio. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to sharpen using my Cheefarcuut 1000 grit. I'm going to bring back the edge of one of my favorites here. This is the, look at that carbon fiber handle. Nice hammered pattern there. Was this a Tsunehisa? I think it is. I don't remember exactly the name of it. It's a good knife. Wasn't overly expensive. It's a nice little Bunka. One of my mini go-tos. Right. It's been used quite a bit. It's dulled. I'm going to put an edge on it. Before we get started, though, I wanted to show you guys this, the one that I created. I went ahead and I put a handle and stuff on it, and I just finished it out. There's a little step issue there that I got to fix. That's on me because I didn't grind the scales at the same time, but I was in a hurry because that's how I get, and I can fix that, not a problem, and I will. But what I normally do is I take the scales, hold them, pin them together, and then I grind them roughly to the shape. I at least flatten them out to where they need to be flatted against the knife, and then I'll finish them up while they're assembled. I didn't do that, but I got two ways that I do handles, and that is calculated, drawn out, thought out, whatever, and then freehanding. This is a freehand setup, so they're pretty well good to go, except for that one little mistake, but it is, for all intents and purposes, it's complete. It's nice and it feels good in the hand because what I'll do is I'll kind of get an idea what I want to do, then I'll hold it in the hand and see exactly how I want to shape it for the comfort. Chamfered the edges and stuff, did ebony for the wood, used tung oil for the finish. Looks pretty nice. I need to do some more work on the bevel here. I'm thinking about just making it shiny. This is just a rough 400 grit Cheefarcuut finish, and then I got my nice little edge on it. I'll show you guys here. There's one down there. We'll just do this right here. So we'll go ahead and whoop. She be sharp, yo. It's not rough like it was the other day, cutting geometry. Anyway, so I'm very happy with this knife. I plan on making several more, so if anyone's interested, got the nice little taper there. Can't really see it. I don't really want to put my hand on that, but coming to a nice fine little point, could do some point work, etc. But yeah, so nice little knifey. All right, so let's get started on this little guy here. I'm going to use the Cheefarcuut 1000 grit. Like I said, today's going to be kind of a quick one, but I wanted to put an edge on this guy, and you can see these other stones I have out here. These are my FSK, there's HK, the Oboro, the Ruby, the Cheefarcuuts are here. What I'm doing is I'm doing a video on Sintered and Vitrified, the information about them, the benefits, the process, the difference, etc., etc., etc. I've got a lot of it shot, and I'm going to be doing some editing, which is why I wanted to do this. I want to do this video so I could then continue to work on that video. But I did promise you guys another one Saturday, and this needed some work. So we'll go ahead and work on this little guy for a little bit. Yeah. I may do the 1000 Cheefarcuut, and I may do like a 2000 grit finish. We'll see. We'll see. We'll just see what happens after this guy. But I hope everybody had a good week, and I hope that your weekend this Saturday has started out well. All right. Let's go ahead and get this guy on here. I'm going to be careful to leave my patina alone. I mean, I know I can't do anything with it on the edge, but I love a little patina. Okay. It feels good to be able to get back to doing some content too. I'm going to check my... Oh. What did I just get hooked on? Make sure that looks good. So again, this is the 1000 grit side of the Cheefarcuut. Man, I'm so glad to be doing knives again. I'm not just sharpening, but the making them is more what I'm talking about. It brings me a lot of joy. That's some weird bevel stuff going on. What's up with that? That's from before. I haven't really passed enough on there to make a difference. Let me see something here. Love that sound. It's just so much like smoother on the 1000 than the 400. And we do have a burr already, of course. I would expect nothing less. Huh. I don't know what caught it that first time. That doesn't make much sense. So what I was talking about, some weird stuff with the bevel, is it was uniform until it got to like here. It had a slight little spot. Like, how did I mess that up? And that, like I said, that would have had to have been before. So I'm going to try gently to correct it here. Shouldn't take too much with this. So I don't know how many of you use Windows and how many of you use Apple. But, you know, I cut my teeth on Apple long ago. But I do both. You know, being a IT person and living in a world where, you know, you need to support many things to be useful, I guess, in a job environment. But for a long time, I didn't have any Apples at my disposal, and I just stuck with Windows. You know, because pretty much if you use Mac once, you know, you've used it a million times. But then, of course, things changed. And I'm talking about, I was around whenever OS X was released. Some of you guys may not remember the early Mac days. There we go. That should be fixed. And it does look better now. Anyway, but I hadn't used one for a long time. And then my current job, that's all we have is Macs. We do have Windows servers and stuff, which I maintain, and 2 computers. But anyway, the point is, we just got some new Macs in. I've been at this place for a while, so I've been using them. But, you know, I was used to the Intel Macs for a long time. And then the M1s came out. Now they got those M4s, which we just got an order of them in. And, man, those things are insanely fast. All that to say that. So, if you've never used one, man, it's something else. Like, video editing on them and stuff is crazy. All right, going to this side. Gently take out the burr at first. And there it is. Right all up on the stone. That's why I do that. Man, I hate running over the burr, digging it into the stone. Man, it makes me just cringe. Okay. I've been using the crap out of this Cheefarcuut 1000. This thing is doing really well. Oh, also, geez, talk about like having parents in bad health. I don't know if I told you guys before, but the other day Dad discovered that there was a 95% blockage in his main artery, the one that goes behind your heart. And they put a stent in, and they discovered that there's an 80% blockage in one of the other big ones. Like, he is lucky. Lucky they caught that. Oh, I forgot to check. Man, I could be like totally unevening that bevel. No, it's fine. How in the world did I do this side right and not this one the last time I did this knife? That does not make sense to me. But par for the course. Okay. I do believe we'll probably be good. I'm gonna remove the burr and do a little check. I may need to do the tip just real quick. No, it's got a burr. It's just not the same as the rest, so I am gonna work it just a little bit. Just the tip. Just for a second. Give her a nice long swipe. I don't know that I'm satisfied with that or not. I guess I am. I can see, yeah. I can see the burr, so. Man, sometimes my detection on the opposite side lately has been wonky. So, I don't know. I don't know if my eyes are just getting bad or what. That's that whole getting old process. Alright, a little deburr. You know, one of the things I've noticed about... I'll get that off there. The Cheefarcuut 1000 grit is deburring, because anybody that's deburred on the 400, you know, it has the ability to put a burr back on the side, you know, that you're working on, or you're deburring. It's not as bad with the 1000, so just be aware. All right. As you'll notice, I'm not doing my back and forths. That's not for any particular reason other than just doing it different this way. All right, let's check it. And actually, I'm not even gonna waste time. I'm gonna go ahead real quick. I'm gonna strop it. Let's do this guy. Just a quick little strippy strop. Nothing big. I'm gonna go the rough side and the smooth side. Just a couple of quick little yoinks. Yoink. All right. I'm gonna do a little quick test. This will decide whether or not I'm gonna move up to a 2K. Let's listen to it and see how easily it glides to the paper, or if it catches and I screwed up big time. Which, I don't know. When I get in a hurry, sometimes it do. A little rough. I mean, it's cutting. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. You know what? Let's do this. Nope. Oh, well, yeah, it did. I must have just caught that bottom corner. I do that a lot. But I mean, that cut that clean. So I wouldn't suspect that I need to go any further. Can we do a little side piece here? Oh, yeah. Well, that just caught. I gotta like lean this thing out because I do that more often than I don't. I mean, it's slicing right through the paper towel. So I would say that cuts the mustard. Sorry, lame jokes. I'll put a picture of the Cheefarcuut 1000 grit finish on there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go higher than that. That'd be great for slicing tomatoes and stuff. And my finger, like, man, that's so much bite on that. All right. Well, there you go. There you have it. Oh, I should see if this thing will cut paper towel. Real fast. I haven't done that yet. No. What? That thing is stupid sharp. And just a little baby cut. I think I need to work on that. Interesting. I need to work on that bevel some more anyway. So maybe I'll do another video to finish that up. I mean, that thing cuts cardboard like it's going out of style. But yeah, so there you go. The Tsunehisa, which, or no, that's the name of the pattern. That's the hammer pattern. What am I talking about? I can't remember the name of this knife. I'll post it in the description down below. But yeah, the next video I post, like I said, did this as a short one, kind of a filler, because I'm doing a thing about sintered diamond stones. So this is, again, this was nothing super special, just something I needed to do, and I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you guys using the Cheefarcuut 1000. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about them. I'm going to do an actual, it's going to be several episodes. So you're going to see, yeah, I'm going to try and do at least 3 different episodes on it, to cover basically everything about sintered and vitrified, how they're made, etc. So be sure to tune in for that, guys. I appreciate your support. As always, I couldn't do this without you. And I do this to try and bring education out there to other people and just demonstrate things. And just, it's fun for me. So, but again, I appreciate the support. So again, thanks guys, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Peace.